In the trenches, I'm living. I just woke up and see roaches in the kitchen.
Shout out, it's recording, fam.
Shout out the Blackjacks.
It's recording, bro. Hurry up, bro. Well, is it? Yo, fam.
I had to put that away.
Are you nervous?
No, I had to put that away.
Okay,
Well, niggas
bet.
see that niggas are playing Pokemon at 26.
I mean, shit. Yeah, that's what you want to
Nah,
do.
so all right, so we're gonna start this intro.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Welcome to In the Trenches. I forgot our name. Man.
Started from round one in the trenches.
All right. So welcome In the Trenches podcast. It's your host Gino and
Gerard, we're not in the. Restart.
bro. What the fuck?
Because I'm trying to say in the trenches podcast, but we're not in the trenches. But we used to be in the trenches.
At heart, we're still in the trenches, though.
I guess you're right. All right, go ahead. Start it off.
And action. What the fuck? Make sure you articulate your words, because this mic right here doesn't really pick up.
My brother, you know I read the thesaurus.
Okay, time out. What is a thesaurus? What is a thesaurus?
It's an upgraded version of the dictionary.
What is a thesaurus?
You know how there's dictionaries like legendary badge? The thesaurus is the Hall of Fame.
No. I don't think the word is actually thesaurus.
It is. It's thesaurus. Search it up.
Is it actually called a
Yes,
thesaurus?
nigga.
Are you genuinely
Just Google
serious?
it, bro. Type in no, because you probably don't know how to spell it. So use the sound feature. Say thesaurus.
Thesaurus. Thesaurus. It's TH.
All right.
See, I was right. I'm like, he's saying it wrong.
All right, Tabitha. You're right. All right, let's go.
I
Let's
told
lock in.
you.
Let's lock
This
in.
guy said thesaurus like it was a dinosaur.
Thesaurus, whatever. Lock
Thesaurus.
in. Lock in.
I'm locked in, bro.
All right.
This guy said thesaurus and thought he was going to be right. All right. Anyways, welcome to In the Trenches podcast. It's me, your boy Gino, and
Gerard here.
all right. So this is our first episode. So this is like our intro episode. Essentially, this is going to be like to show you guys and talk about who we are. Essentially, I don't know how you want to start this.
Yeah, man. You know, we're gonna give you guys a live look of how it's like to live in the trenches, but not actually live in the trenches. You know what I mean? Like
Intellectually in the trenches.
exactly, our heart is in the trenches, but like you can't really see what's around us because, like, you know what I mean? The police are watching, but
Niggas gonna make it want to turn into Malcolm X, huh?
fam, you know what I mean? But if we turn around over there, they're gonna think we're in fucking Brooklyn, bro. I mean, but
Whatever
anyways.
that means. Anyways, okay. So yeah, this is more of an introduction episode, I would say. Episode 1, start from scratch. So in a sense of introduction of who we are, of course, my name is Eugene. I go by Gino.
How old are you?
I'm 25. Anything else you want to ask me?
When's your birthday?
March 10th, 99.
Why'd you stutter, gay?
Who stuttered about my
right,
age?
go
I'll
on,
show
go
you
on,
my
go on.
license right now.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'1". 6'2" on NPH. If you know, you know.
And then 6'3" when you're wearing boots. I know those ones. How much do you weigh?
I don't even want to disclose that, fam.
What's your shoe size?
11 and a half.
It's kind of small for a guy of your
You're
stature.
size 12. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you know what they say? Big feet, big hands, big socks.
Who says that?
Everybody. But anyways, go on.
Hey, so like, Gino, Eugene.
Where'd Gino come from though? Like, why? Because of your last name?
No,
Or 'cause
I'm not
you-
gonna lie. Do you actually want to know where I got
Yeah,
Gino
yeah,
from? So one day, like, I don't know, something about Eugene is just too much of a white name for a black kid.
It's kinda
like me
crazy,
from the
fam.
trenches. So I was like, one day I googled like nicknames for Eugene, and I genuinely went, okay, there's Genie, there's Genester. I'm like, who the fuck is?
Wait. So you nicknamed yourself?
I did.
It's kind of crazy, fam.
How is that crazy?
Like, cause like nicknames are like mans give you a nickname off some shit you do or like your name, but you can't just call yourself Gino. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's exactly what happened. Why is that crazy?
Self-centered much. I mean, like it makes
No. Elaborate on that point.
because fam, like all mans, you think LeBron goes like this, King? No, niggas call him King James, so he just adapted like he does the.
Yeah, but you're
crown, you know
comparing me
what I
to
mean?
LeBron James.
No, but like in general, like man's just I don't call myself Jay. Man's call me Jay because it's short for my name. You know what I mean?
So is it a national crime that I named myself Gino as a nickname?
It's kind of self-centered. I won't even lie to you, fam.
Self-centered.
Because nickname is what mans give you. You know what I mean?
I guess.
That's like, nah, Jer Bear is crazy. I was gonna say. I was gonna say that's like me giving myself a
I
nickname.
said Jer Bear.
It's like, what can you say for my name as a nickname besides like just the initial? Yeah, nah. But anyways, continue,
not
continue,
much.
Bugino.
Anyways, so I essentially went on Google one day because I didn't like how my name didn't fit who I actually was.
So how old were you?
Fucking 12. Nah.
So at 12, you were thinking you need a nickname.
Yeah, because Eugene just wasn't cutting it.
So like you hear mans call you like your name and you're just like,
I kiss my teeth.
this ain't be up.
Sick. Why you call me that? That's never happened to you? When man say your first name and you're just like,
I'm only lie a couple times. I'd be like, yo, that's an ugly name. Why man's calling me Gerard?
that's what I'm
fam?
saying, bro.
You
Like
know?
it hits me all the time, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, bro, what? Like, there's no way you just called me my first name. And don't get me wrong. Like now, I appreciate my first name a lot more because I know the meaning behind it. Like I'm the third, named after my grandfather,
and
he
then
named his son, who's my uncle, and my mom's brother. That was a lot.
It's kind of greedy, fam.
Why is that greedy?
How is there three Eugenes in the family, fam?
Dog, I'm the third though. So I mean, you gotta talk. You know, Congolese people, bro.
So you're gonna name your son Eugene too?
I mean,
I feel like you're more of like Elijah type of nigga, you know?
Elijah?
You name your son Elijah.
No.
Or like Christopher.
No.
So if you had a son, what would you name him? Nah, I feel like you're a self-centered nigga. You'd be like Eugene the Fourth.
I would probably carry it on. Is that a crime?
I mean, to each their own, but like, I mean, like it's kind of crazy. Once you hit 3, okay, you give your son a junior, that's fine, and then the third, I mean, now you're getting a little greedy. But then the fourth, come on, you know what I mean?
This guy said I'm getting greedy. I mean, all right. Let's continue with this podcast.
All right, go on, my bad.
So yeah, Eugene, Gino, born in where was I born? I was born in Oakville. I say Toronto for people that don't know like
Oh,
geography.
so you're actually born in Toronto?
I was born in Oakville.
So how'd you get to the trenches, fam? You were living life in Toronto.
Bro, I was born in Oakville as a fetus. Like
Oh, like you were actually like in the hospital over there.
yeah, like the
Okay.
hospital is no longer a hospital. I forget the name of it. It's on my birth certificate. That's
Probably a
like,
school now, huh? The way they be doing shit over there.
it's probably a condo, bro.
Thanks.
But yeah, essentially, I was way too young to remember when I actually pulled up in Caldwell. But you know the daycare in Caldwell, Eston by Daycare,
right beside the gym.
Brown went there.
I remember you told me someday you're like, I just spawned it at 6.
But I
was like,
woke
you're
up
actually
and I was just in the hood. Like I don't remember how I got there, but I was
And your
there.
parents never like explained?
Nah,
Or never told you? You didn't care enough, huh?
never asked them how I got there.
You're too busy trying to figure out a nickname for yourself. Yeah.
All right,
continue down.
No, it's your turn. You got the floor. Who are you? How'd you get to Caldwell?
Me, fam? Gerard Kalanji Jr. Psych. No, I'm the first. No,
Nah.
actually, my uncle's named Gerard, but
Tell
like,
everybody your middle name, bro.
my middle name is...
Why'd you side eye? Say it, bro.
My
It's a
middle
sick
name is kind of crazy, fam.
My middle name is nuts.
What's your middle name?
No, but I asked you first.
No, say your middle name. Say your middle name.
Fam, I asked you first.
All right, my middle name is Lukunku. It's like Lukunku.
Say your full name.
Gerard Lukunku Kalanji. I know my dad was kind of cooked when he was signing my birth certificate. But like, because I thought about, I'm like, yo, how you going to see a baby and name him Gerard Lukunku Kalanji?
Okay.
On some Peter Griffin shit where you see Mega named her Megatron. You know what I mean, bro?
You want to know mine? Do you know mine?
Nah, what is it?
I hate
No,
Congolese
say
people,
it. What is it?
Hey, so first name is Eugene. Okay, Eugene Kampangala Kanku. Don't do that. Don't
Yo,
do
if
that.
my hair was not the way nappy it is right now, I would have threw my hat.
Don't do that, bro.
Gondola?
Kampangala. Kampangala.
What's worse? We're gonna ask them what's worse. Not worse, but what's funnier? Lukunku as a middle name or what, Gondola? What is it?
Lukunku, how many letters is that? 7? 8? Mine is 10.
I think it's like 8.
Regardless, like Congolese people are just in their bag when it comes to names.
They
They're
just
like, yo, who
they
can be more creative?
They be doing everything, not like Chinese people do. Them they hear sounds, they name their kids.
It's going south, bro. Anyways, okay. I'm not gonna lie, my middle name's kind of crazy though.
I mean, it's kind of far, but like it's not crazy though. It's not like Lukunku. You're like, okay, yeah, this guy's from the depths of the jungle. But like Kapangala is kind of like.
Kampanga, it doesn't sound like you were like you hit your head and then you just the first word that came out of your mouth after you hit your head is just whatever it was.
Yeah, it's like what mans call you back in like middle school when you get a crazy haircut, you know? Because mans, I remember I'd come to school with like a ball does, they'd be like maka paka.
You know what's crazy? Growing up, like my dad used to cut my hair and I used to cry mid-cut.
Yeah.
And we used to call them military cuts.
He tell you look so handsome. Like, shit, man.
Bro, I used to walk around. Jeez, God, I knew my. Oh my God, my hairline was a parabola. A little
Parabola is crazy. If you would have said, I remember one man told me I had an octagon hairline, and I had to just like sit there and like Google what octagon was, and I was like, that's kind of crazy, fam.
They don't teach that in the hood what an octagon is. You got to go outside.
Nah, fam,
the
you
hood
gotta
to figure
learn.
it
You don't even know what is it. It has like 5 sides.
Octagon?
Yeah.
5 sides? Did you really just say that? How many legs does an octopus have?
No, like an octagon, like the shape.
Brother.
8. My mans are about to say pentagon, bro. You know what I mean?
Pentagon is 5.
Okay, anyways, like I said, Kenku introduced himself. Gerard Lukunku Kalanji, the first.
What? Okay.
If you're gonna say you're about 6'1", that means I'm about 6'2", and then 6'3" in
I'm gonna
boots.
give you 6'3". I'm like
I gotta hail you for that
6'1".
one, guy.
Yeah,
I gotta hail you for that one.
6'3". Okay.
I'm not gonna say my weight.
Yeah, well, nigga, it's not the fucking
Yeah,
MMA.
but like, fam, like it's gotta be a whole scouting report. When man search up your
Scouting
name,
report.
when man search up your name, they gotta be like everything. But what else? I came to the trenches when I was like, like 8 or 9, because I used to live in Gatineau. Because we came from Zambia when I was like 4.
You were born there, no?
Yeah, I was born in Zambia, but like my siblings were born in Congo, but they left Congo because the war was happening.
The war
They
was crazy.
They're kidnapping kids,
like
using them as
Chirac.
soldiers. Yeah, fam. So we came. I was like, 4 or 5. I lived in Quebec for a little bit. That's why mans are dissing now. But I was fluent in French.
Yeah, you lost it.
Yeah, fam. I lost it. Imagine being 4. I only spoke Swahili and French, and then now mans want me to learn English.
Swahili's crazy. You know what's crazy? On the topic of languages, did I tell you what language I'm learning right now?
Now what language? Don't even say fucking I feel like you're gonna say some shit like patois.
What the fuck?
Or like
Why patois?
you give me like a Latin type of nigga, you know?
Latin?
Yeah.
The fuck am I trying to summon a spirit, bro? Like, what do you mean?
Some of the spirit is crazy. Like the Nigerians. Now, what are you trying to learn right now?
So I'm learning 2 languages right now on my
Why though? Just out of boredom?
Duolingo. You want to see? You want me to say? You want to just like look at it?
Yeah, say it, bro. Or like type.
So language number 1, I'm learning Portuguese. What? It's a sick language.
You know when mads are just bored, they start doing side quests.
Okay.
Why are you learning Portuguese?
Because that language is sick.
Ronaldo?
This guy said Ronaldo, not Portuguese from like Portugal, like Brazilian dialect.
For what though? What are you gonna use that for?
You know what language you speak in Brazil?
No.
Portuguese. I
So-
was hoping you would say like Brazilian. I was gonna end this whole thing right now.
You know what? I thought about it, fam. But a nigga like you would clip that in 5 seconds.
Clip
but
it immediately.
what got into your head? Like, let me learn Portuguese.
Bro, I don't know. Like I've been around like a lot of Brazilians.
And you just like the way they say things?
No, the language is lovely. I appreciate languages. Like although I'm sitting there and I don't understand shit at first, like could you
What if
imagine?
the mans are just dissing you? You don't even know.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like it probably has happened in high school. You know how many? That was the thing. You know how there was like in high school, there was like different groups of different like races.
Oh, yeah,
The,
yeah.
like the 6 group of Mexican girls with the
Yo,
with
that's
the-
kind of
with the
crazy.
flight
Though. 6,
Jordans,
exactly.
The Jordan
Yo, with the
flight.
flight Jordans, the
Am I
Jordan,
wrong?
the Jordan 6 rings. And
Am I wrong?
nah, you're not wrong, though.
Bro,
6 to 8.
I went to Notre Dame High School, bro. Grade 7 to 9.
Nah, that wasn't even a high school fam.
Every
That
year
was
there was that clique of like just like Spanish girls.
That was
All
a
of them,
recreation
Jordan
center,
6
fam.
rings, flight Jordan. Thought they were bright pink, neon pink.
Neon
Bro.
pink is crazy.
Jordan logo doing the splits. It was
And you know what? It wasn't
fucking-
even like the Jordans. It was like the Jordan 28s, like those other ones. You know what I mean?
There was no retros. It was just straight flights and.
But now,
6
speaking
rings.
about ND, bro, that school was a recreational center, fam. That school was.
I didn't go there for too long. There was some highlights at Notre Dame just because, like you said, it was a recreational center.
The couple times I went to that school, fam, I never been so scared for my life.
It was a war zone. But I mean, hey, I didn't tell you the second language I'm learning.
Okay, go for it. Let me laugh.
Russian. Dude.
You want to talk to Putin? You want to be friends with Vladimir Putin, fam? No, but like I could appreciate Portugal because like I feel like you're the type of man to go to wherever that place is in Europe.
I would never go to Russia.
Exactly. So
I
you're
feel
gonna
like if
learn
I
Russian.
sneeze too loud, I'm gone. Like they're taking care of me. There's so many laws.
I was gonna say, don't they have some shit where like if you fart in the street, you're going to the bed or something?
I don't know, but they have laws over there that like
they have no internet or no nothing.
no internet.
Fam,
Is that an actual thing?
I heard some shit. They have no internet. You can't like watch no porn. There's no Twitter. No, I'm being like dead serious. Like I'm not even trying to boost. Okay. There's no Twitter. There's no Facebook. Apparently, like every nigga has to have a picture of Kim Jong Un with their. Where is it? Who's the other one? Vladimir
Putin,
yeah,
bro.
you have to have one.
My favorite.
That's Russia. But I heard they're crazy over there, fam.
And there's different laws over there for sure. Like,
aren't those the ones that locked up Brittany Griner?
Oh, Brittany Griner, because she bought like a weed pen or some shit.
Fam, how you gonna be abroad doing shit that you can't really even do here? You know what I mean? To a degree.
Bro. I don't know what she was thinking.
Mans are 6'8", start doing anything, huh? Fuck. But anyways, yeah. Elaborate on why you're learning Russian, fam.
Russian is just a language that like rolls off the tongue pretty like interesting.
Where are you gonna use that though?
To certain
like
people.
I could see using Portugal and being like a type of man that would like
Portugal.
Dude, whatever the language is, Portuguese, right? Portuguese, right?
Yes, Portuguese.
And then going to Portugal, probably like I heard the soccer games are crazy over there, whatever, like interacting with people, but like
South American soccer games are really live. Europe is sick too.
Fam, I heard it's a whole event, bro.
It's a whole thing.
We gotta catch one.
Sport.
We gotta catch one next year. Like I heard, like mans get goosebumps in the arena because it's just like
it's insane.
It's an event. But like, what was I gonna say?
Yeah.
What reason would you have to learn Russian, fam?
It's just one of those languages where.
Shout out my dog Putin. She knows who she is.
Still got a shout out. I don't know. It's one of those languages that, like I said, I appreciate dialect. I appreciate language, and I feel like Russian is just one of those languages that, like, you're like, why not learn it?
But like,
second to that, I wanted to learn at the time was German, but German was too aggressive for me.
Nah, they be saying some shit, fam. Or good. Nah, fam. German is a crazy language.
Don't get me wrong. Like it's an intimidating language.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
I feel like the most intimidating language, though, in the sense of like,
Chinese.
if you no. Arabic is very. Yeah. If I'm sitting there, not on no racist thing or nothing. No. I love my Arab everywhere. The language itself is very aggressive, depending on which dialect you use.
Yeah,
but I feel like it's an aggressive, like Korean is an aggressive language.
I can't hear a man speak Korean beside me.
Brother, it's
can't do it.
It's very like aggressive. It's in bold and caps lock. Like it's just at you.
Yeah,
I would still want to learn it. 100%.
It sounds like mans are yelling. Like when I'm around Mike and a couple other homies or like homegirls that speak Arabic, like they'll be talking to their mom.
Arabic?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Like when I'm hearing like my people speak Arabic, like my homegirl will talk to her mom in Arabic, and I'm like, "Yo, you guys fighting?" She's like, "Oh no." She's asked me how my day was, and I'm like, "It is kind of aggressive, though. I get that."
Yeah, but like honestly, bro, like Russian, like I said, it's just one of those languages that like I've always like wanted to like learn.
But like as a challenge, because like
I mean, it's just like one of those things. Like how much of a flex it is to be like, oh yeah, I speak Russian. What? I'm a whole Congolese individual.
But dog, if you came to me and told me you speak Russian, but you get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Hey, listen, my Duolingo be on fire. Like,
because like I feel like if you say you speak like Spanish, like that's like really known, or like Chinese, it's just like the fact of like apparently like Chinese is one of the hardest languages.
It's not Chinese, it's Mandarin, by the way.
Mandarin doesn't matter. But like if you speak one of those like Asian like languages, it's like you're a guy because it's really hard to learn them.
How many Asian languages do you know?
Vietnamese.
Viet?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Burmese.
What does Burmese?
Search up Burma and what they speak in Burma.
Burma?
Search up Burma. Shout out my dog Samson. Search up Burma and what they speak.
Okay, maybe I'm just not intellectually like.
Maybe you're just ignorant.
What the fuck?
Search it up.
Burmese?
Yes.
Like a python?
Burma.
Burma.
Yes.
B.
BUR.
The country.
Yeah, exactly.
In Southeast Asia.
And what do they speak over there? You got to give me 5 push-ups.
Push-ups. I hit chest today. I'm not doing that. Language.
Yeah, you're cooked. Anyways, like I said, Vietnamese, Burmese, Mandarin, Chinese.
Mandarin and Chinese is essentially the same thing. I feel like I'm digging it right now. I feel like I'm wrong, but what they speak in China is not Chinese. It's Mandarin.
You're talking to a man that watches National Geographics. I don't want to hear that.
Nigga, what the fuck? National Geographic is quite literally animals.
No, we are the world. We are the world. We are the children.
Like what?
Sorry, that lyric, bro. Every time I be speaking, lyrics come into my head. But yeah, bro. Like, if you spoke one of those languages, I feel like you're a guy. But like, Russian.
Russian's a sick language, bro. What do you mean?
But like, what are you gonna do with Russian? Are you ever gonna? You're not gonna go to Russia.
God.
If you call me and say the wrong thing, the feds are coming to the crib. You're going to the bin.
I don't know. It's just one of those languages that I feel like, it's a challenge. Like, why not learn it? And hearing people speak it, I'm like, oh snap.
So you're at the side quest type of stage right now in life where you're doing side quests. It's what boredom happens, you know what I mean?
What you mean? Anyways, KK, let's continue with this shit. All right. So, let me see. How do I go?
I'm happy for you though. Coming from the trenches, a lot of mans be doing dumb shit right now. But my dog's trying to learn Russian and what's the other one? Portuguese.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, fam. Learn some Creole too, bro.
Creole. I ain't gonna lie. Here I am learning how to speak fucking Russian and Portuguese, but I still struggle in my native tongue.
What do you speak, Lingala?
Well, a little to a
You
certain extent.
don't speak Swahili?
Nah, no chance.
You're not him.
Okay. Like, what you mean? You speak Swahili.
I understand it. I don't speak it now. I understand
I don't
it.
understand the look of Swahili.
So like your parents speak Lingala and you answer in English.
My parents speak Lingala and I answer in French.
Okay, that makes sense because that's okay. And both your parents speak French, right?
Yeah, my dad he speaks, what does he speak? He speaks Greek because he moved to Greek after, like, that's where my older sister was born.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know why the fuck they didn't wait an extra 3 years until I was born there. But
So you could be in Greece too?
I'm gonna let it slide.
Baby honest, huh? Nice.
I'm gonna let it slide. But Greek, he speaks Chiluba, Lingala, Swahili, French, English.
Yeah.
That boy different.
Nah, your dad is just like, you could tell he's an educated man.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, just the way he speaks. Even, that shit you posted where you say, hey, papa. Yo, your dad is hilarious.
Yeah, like I posted a picture. So one of my boys has a child, a baby. And I posted a picture of me holding the baby. I sent it to my dad. And he was like, hey, what did he say? Let me read it.
Hey, papa, c'est ton iPhone? Or something like that. Don't mind my French. I know man's, picky on every little
French
thing.
is crazy. He said, what did he say? He said, papa, c'est ton enfant? I said, nah, man. Like, what you... Even when I texted my mom that. I texted my mom, yo, Congolese parents, bro, kill me.
But fam, you're at that age now. How you 25, almost on status with no kids, gang?
Fam, I don't know.
I'm not gonna get into your personal life, but like, you know what I mean?
I sent the picture to my mom. I was like, she's like, is that my granddaughter or what? I said, mama, come on. What you mean? I love that woman though, but damn.
Nah, you kill me, fam.
But yeah, hey, anyways. So, question for you. Because, like, obviously we grew up in the same area.
Yeah.
Like, what did you find it like growing up in Cadwell?
Yeah,
Like-
I feel like for me it was tough at first because like I was the new kid in the neighborhood, and I feel like all mans like all knew each other. You all had your boys, and I feel like it's easier when you have like a older sibling that's like known in the neighborhood.
100%.
I feel like because you had Dorothy,
siblings, yeah.
older Kenku,
Yeah.
like mans like Bear Mans had older siblings, So when I first moved to the neighborhood, like I had Richard, but mans didn't know Richard, and Richard is not like, the typical
He was
typical
outside
old
like
yeah
that.
yeah exactly typical older bro, fam. Niggas used to beat me in the trenches, fam. I'm not gonna say who, but there was this one guy. I'm gonna tell you after off
I didn't
camera.
mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you off camera. For some reason, he had beef with me and Prince, fam. And those kids that when you're all small, there's just that one kid that's just generally big.
Yeah.
And then like obviously as you grow, you guys all like fell out.
Yeah.
For some reason, fam, nigga just hated us. I remember one time he beat me and Prince's ass, and me, I'm trying to defend Prince, my little bro, you know what I mean? But for no reason. Then I went home crying to my dad.
Yeah.
And my dad came out with a fucking like belt and just chasing him, went to his crib.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, fam, I got into like 4 fights just off of like me being new in the neighborhood, man's trying to pick on me.
Yeah.
So it was kind of crazy growing up there. But then as you get accustomed, fam, it's like a family vibe, bro. Like even a lot of the mans,
100%.
like now what? We're 25 now. We're talking like 10, 12 years later.
Yeah.
I see them as love. We'll chop it up for like 20, 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Every time you see someone from the hood nowadays, it's always love.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah.
So it's like at first it was a little hard, but like I feel like our generation, they try to make sure like mans were proper. Like there was like all the open gyms.
Oh yeah.
The center where all mans used to come play 2K13.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna get to those places. The gym and the community center. Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
fam. So it was like obviously growing up in the trenches, it's the trenches. It's not like the best living.
It's
like,
not necessarily where you want to be, but like,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
learn a lot being there.
and like a lot of kids like fell victim to like the streets or just like the environment, but they did a lot to try to make sure we were good.
For sure.
But yeah, fam, like for me, it was tough at first, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like mans were trying to beat my ass for no reason. I remember I was in the pool, fam. Yo, the shit kids used to do in the trenches, mans are fight WWE in the pool.
Oh, yeah.
I remember, I don't know if you know John. You remember John?
I remember John.
Yo, he's RKOing mans in the pool.
Yeah.
They used to fight in the what do you call it? In the play structure. I remember in the summertime they removed all the structures.
Yeah.
So it was just a sandbox. Man's like John, Wesley. I don't know if you remember Wesley.
remember Wes.
They're all in there just fighting. And then one of them had like a fake WWE belt. So mans are actually fighting for it, bro. For me, I feel like it builds character, but it was tough, fam. How was it for you? Like I said, I feel like that's how it is because of like having an older sibling, but
Like growing up in the hood, it was different for me. I mean, I would say I had similar experiences.
Yeah.
But like growing up for me, being the middle child in my family,
Yeah.
of course I had 2 older siblings and they were treated different. I won't say, I'm not gonna say differently, but like they went through their own hardship with my family.
yeah.
Bro, I was literally picked on every single day because my parents would not let me go outside like all the other hoodlums in the hood. Bro, man's, no bullshit.
Yeah, facts.
Man's used to come to my house and make fun of me from my window because I wasn't allowed outside.
You
like
know
they
what's
would.
crazy? I remember me, Flo, a couple of homies were playing at the park, and I kid you not, that was when you used to live at the park. I'd see you at the window. Look, yo, you know that SpongeBob meme where mans are playing? You look, yo.
Squidward, bro.
Squidward meme. And I'm like, yo,
yeah.
like that was before I didn't really know you, but I'm like, yo,
Right.
the man's just out there looking.
Right.
That must have been tough as a kid too.
Fam. Like I as a kid, I had no choice but to just sit there. Like that was a hard pill to swallow. Pause. But, dude, all right. I said pause.
I'm allow you.
You're not gonna help me though. All right. Respect. So yeah, no, like bro, it got to the point where I was genuinely bullied because my parents didn't want me to go outside and be a hoodlum. Don't get me wrong. When I was outside in the hood as a kid,
Yeah.
I would be a hoodlum. I would do.
I mean, like you just do what all the other kids
Yeah,
do.
because
Yeah,
you're
fam.
a kid in the
Yeah.
neighborhood where there's no laws. Like you just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's a GTA server. But anyways, it's
Yo,
like,
GTA Saver is crazy.
but like, bro, like I remember a couple men used to come to my crib with a speaker, and they would, the song "Locked
Yo,
Up." by
don't do
Big
that.
Pun?
Don't do that. I'm locked up. They won't let me.
Fam, I'm sitting there, no bullshit. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, it's a good song. It was my favorite song at the time. But like, yo, bro, it was just that I got bullied because of that.
How'd you not crash out, fam?
Because I'm a child. Don't get me wrong. Like, nobody put their hands on me because, like, everybody knew my older bro, my older sis. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a Cancun. You don't really do that to the Cancun's,
It's
But
kind of
like,
crazy.
Fam, I used to just get bullied. Not only that, fam, like, growing up, a kid like me, the size of my lips, oh, my God.
Yeah, I remember.
Imagine 12-year-old, you're being compared to Jay-Z. A grown man.
Yo,
A grown man.
bro, try to chill.
Like, fam. Anyways, like, the point I'm trying to make is, like, growing up in the hood, for me, I got bullied. But then it got to a certain point where, like, I don't know. The bully.
I feel like that turned into a love, though.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
100%.
From my memory of you, like you were like no glaze, like a guy.
Yeah.
Like all mans knew you.
Yeah.
I remember like when you used to post on Facebook and get like 700 likes, fam.
Yeah,
While
I
a
was
man
a
like
guy,
me, while a
bro.
man like me is getting like 10, 15 likes. I remember everyone just rated you. You'd get like super throwback, like my post for To Be Honest. Your page is filled with To Be Honest. I remember when it was one of your birthdays, fam.
Yeah.
Like 2015 or some shit like that, bro. My whole Facebook feed was happy birthday, Gino. Da, 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 da. Like, man used to hail you, but like, it didn't start off like that, huh?
Nah, it didn't start off like that. Like, honestly, it got to a point where I kind of had to pay my own way to get people to either A, notice me, or B, like, respect me.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I was an athlete. That was the main thing that, like, I carried throughout my childhood, that to the point where everyone knew who I was because of that.
Because of hoops,
right?
yeah.
Not only hoops, but because I was...
You were in football, though, too, no?
Yeah, I played football, but, like, bro, social media back then, bro, I used to make content all the time. I posted on Facebook.
Fam, if you were to... Yeah, because that's all mans knew you, bro.
Yeah.
From, like, all ends.
Essentially for good reasons, but like I was just that one kid that played basketball that everybody knew, and I was really good at it. Everybody knew me in every end of the city for that reason. And then
All the tournaments.
Yeah.
Basketball, that's what I realized, fam. It'll connect you. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I have bare homies where, like, it's not even one of those ones where it's like me and you, but it's just like off of just the fact that we hooped a couple times.
Yeah.
We're like dogs.
Yeah.
Like, we'll see you chop it up, but like, so it makes sense. But no, fam, you were... Well, what can I compare you to?
Oh, here
A
we
young LeBron, fam. In terms of like, I swear to God, bro, popularity. I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? All the girls want him. Everybody knows him from every ends. I was like,
Bro, it was
damn.
all for good reasons. I was, like I said, it was mainly basketball, but then everybody started to know me outside of basketball because I was popular on Facebook, and everybody just knew who I was.
That's back when it like used to bang, fam.
Facebook was the thing
I
you would
was-
wake up to, and before even BBM, like you would.
It's crazy.
go-
I was on my BlackBerry just scrolling through, fam. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's how everybody knew me. But the city is very small, and everybody kind of grew up together in a way. Even though you're
You know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
literally. So,
But-
but yeah, that was my childhood. Essentially, getting bullied for stuff that I can't control, the size of my lips, and the fact that my parents had me on house arrest. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Cause nigga, you said house arrest, bro.
crazy, bro.
And I vividly remember like images of you looking out the window. Cause you know, as kids, you're loud, fam. So like all mans are running around playing. I just remember seeing you out there. Cause I remember I used to go to Wassam's house all the time, and he was right beside you.
beside me.
And I'm like, yo, who is this kid up there, fam? Tell him to come outside and play. You know, it's kind of crazy, fam. When the lockdown like stopped though, like early high school or like
Before I answer that, let me tell you a crazy story. So if you've really looked at my face, you notice that like I have a scar on the inside of my lip.
Yeah.
You want to know how I got that? So let me map this out. So you know exactly how the neighborhood is like split up, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
At the time, I lived here, right? I lived here. My
like back
cousins-
in front of the park.
Yeah, so no, essentially we're beside like Shaquan, Shaquille.
Okay, yeah,
Remember
over
that?
there, back there. Yeah,
so
yeah.
the gym is here. I live here. My cousins live here.
Yeah.
Right? It's nighttime. This is like, it was, you know how like back then, even now, like when it gets really, really cold, it starts to get dark really, really early.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like 6:30, it's dark.
Because they want all kids to be inside, fam.
Let it fam, it's just the world.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to go to open gym, right?
That was the thing,
It was a
fam. That
crazy
was the
thing.
event.
Open gym was nuts. Everybody used to go there, bro. Like no
Man's
phone,
come,
no nothing,
man's
just
come
vibes.
fitted to open gym, bro. Yo, it's crazy.
Vibes.
Fitted. I mean, fucking shooting sleeves, everything.
Oh, yeah,
Even
kid.
like the fits coming to the gym because that was the spot.
That was the spot.
But yeah, go on.
Even though man didn't let me play because I was a jet.
Yo, you know my first time being allowed to play or watch 8 to 10? I kid you not, fam.
my God,
I
bro.
felt like I was watching NBA basketball.
was
I remember
crazy.
watching your bro. I don't know if you know the lefty Benjo.
I know Benjo, yeah.
I remember watching dudes, ball out.
Jamie,
all those.
he
fans.
was Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he was a guy. Jumper. Shout out Jamie. He had that jumper. Man, it was nice shooting. I mean,
Everything about
jumping
him,
10 feet in the air, bro.
Everything about him was Kobe Bryant. His posture, his walk, his stare, his mindset. It was
Fam,
just
he
Kobe Bryant.
was. I remember him as just athlete. Like just athlete, like defender, everything. I don't know if remember Berger. Fam,
course.
my first time watching 8 to 10 basketball, I was like, yo, this is what NBA is, bro. Like that's back when it was live, fam. Because you know we used to get kicked out before.
Bro, fam, we would not. If you were
You're
in
not
the
allowed.
gym and you were a youngin and it was 8 o'clock, oh, you were getting kicked out.
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
gym.
you weren't allowed.
You weren't allowed to be there.
Like those were serious hoops, and I remember just being allowed to watch, fam. That shit was
it was
special. And then playing, Nah, that's what turns boys into men, fam. Having to guard a man like fucking Shadra?
Fam.
Nah, fam. That turned boys into men, bro.
You know Umaid, bro.
Yo, Umaid is the one, I'll say it right now. No glaze. I tell him all the time. Umaid is the one guy I'm like, I've ever guarded, and I've been like, yeah, I'm getting cooked. Nah, Umaid had that snatch and that low base jumper.
Fam.
Niggas couldn't
Can
fuck
we
with
talk
that.
about Umaid's like crossover though?
Fam.
I don't know what it was. The force, the force of that crossover
Used to have all men.
would shatter every bone in my body.
Yeah, fam.
I don't know what it was. And yeah, his low base jump shot was cash.
Fam, it's crazy. But I won't even lie, he used to carry a couple times. But mans are gonna call that in the trenches.
No,
but like,
no one's gonna call that. No, they call it. You're in the argument now. They didn't want to be in the first place.
especially as a youth, though, they don't respect that.
No, they don't.
But yeah, go on.
So look, the story about how I got the scar on my lip. So, like I said, I lived here. The gym is over here.
Yeah.
My cousin's house is here.
Yeah.
In between my house and my cousin's house is a play structure, right?
Yeah, I know.
Name a
what you're
couple
talking
things you see in a play structure. You see a slide, you see a swings, you see
Yeah.
monkey bars, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so what I tried to do is I tried to make it to the gym 4:06, but I left my house at 5:55.
Yeah.
So what I tried to do was go from my house, run to my cousin's house,
Yeah.
get my cousin, run to the gym, right?
You should have done that 20 minutes early. I
So-
remember you got to be there like before 6 or
but
you're
my
running
mom,
late.
like with the lockdown rule, I wasn't allowed to leave the house until it was like 5 minutes because my mom knows I'm going directly to the gym. Right?
Yo, fam, that's a
Right?
wicked type of lockdown gang. Not even like 20-minute like early warm up to leave. That's
It was
wicked.
crazy. But so look, I'm out here. I got to be on my P's and Q's. I got to be on the money, right? So I'm running to my cousin's house, and essentially I could have ran through the parking lot, but it was a lot quicker through the park, right? Mind you, it's dark because it's cold at the time. I can't see squat. I'm running through the park, and I make it there, no problem.
Yeah.
Right? Boom, I got my cousin. I'm gonna say, yo, let's go. Now we're both hauling ass towards the gym. So mind you, I'm here. Their house is here.
Yeah.
Play structure is here. Gym is over here.
Yeah.
So I made it from here to here successfully. Now I got 2 minutes to get
Successfully
from
is
here
crazy.
through the park, across the street to the gym. Tell me why I'm running from my cousin's crib with my cousin to the gym through the play structure. Bro, I just started running.
Don't tell me you hit that pole in the dark.
No, fam. Wait,
That
let
man's couldn't
me tell you. I'm running from here to the gym, and I'm running through the park.
Yeah.
I'm running. All I see is lights. I'm like, did I
Feds?
just die? No, fam. I just bright light. Like I hit something, but I didn't notice I hit it because I hit it really fucking hard.
Oh yeah, as a U2
And
trying to.
I'm sitting there, I'm just like, yo, what happened? Why am I on the ground, first of all? Then I come to my senses. My cousin's grabbing me. He's like, yo, get out. I'm like, bro, nigga, what? Like, are we getting chased? Like what? I don't even know what happened. I'm just on the ground.
Yeah.
I get to the gym, and I'm still running.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, yo, why is my face like pulsing? Like pulsating. Is that the word? Pulsating? Well, English.
I don't even know if I'm whichever one it is.
So then I get to the gym and I run into the washroom. Fam, when I tell you, top to bottom of my lip, gushing open. My cousin's like, bro, like you ran into the monkey bars.
That's kind of.
Fam. Lips, you can still see the scar. If you look at my face, you see it. No homo. My fault.
Yeah, no Diddy, I can't come that close.
You
but
see it.
yeah, it's pink.
Fam. And that taught me a lesson, but always listen to your parents, bro, because they know exactly what they're talking about.
Oh, you probably got a beating when you came back, huh?
Oh, bro,
Because you know African parents are on that shit where like you will like scratch your knee or some shit. Oh, who beat you? Who you fighting? I swear to God, fam, bro.
I love my mom, but I told her that I tripped on the way to the gym.
And she just she allowed it.
She said she wanted to chill, bro. Like that's what every
Oh, you
kid
know who
wants
that
for
did?
whatever. Bro, I could. What? My lip is split open.
I remember as kids, fam, men used to hoop on like an ankle boot. Like as a kid, you don't care how
You're
hurt you
stubborn,
are.
fam.
Yeah.
And you get injured, you're like 15. Bro, I have so many stories about the neighborhood.
That's-
Did I tell you about the story about when I got hit in the car by a car in the neighborhood in front of my house? Never told you that. Same house, same house.
So were you missing? Let me just make sure this is on. Were you missing brain cells as a kid, fam?
Fam, I lost a bunch of stuff.
Okay, perfect.
We're good.
Just wanted to make sure no man's like called through my D&D or something,
Nah,
you know?
for sure. So like, I got hit by a car in my neighborhood as a kid. Essentially,
Just
what
like
happened?
running.
No, I
across
was
the
on a
road?
bike. On a bike that I stole. First of all,
I gotta hail you. I still like $30.
I don't know whose bike it
Yo.
was, but it wasn't mine. Like,
If you know, you know. And then the worst is when somebody steals the bike that you stole.
no, fam.
You know what I mean?
No. Okay, that reminded me of a video. There's a guy that has like some French video. French snaps are the funniest videos ever.
Voulez quoi, that's
Fam,
what they say.
there's a video of a guy that recorded his bike, and I think what happened was someone either A took the tire off,
Yeah.
or B just took the whole bike, and all there is in the background is the bike log. He's speaking in French. He's
So
like,
man took like the wheels.
essentially, I'm gonna fuck up the video, but he was like, "Mon vélo." He was like, "Mon vélo, mais j'ai bien serré le cadenas." Oh, bro, I have to find it now.
Like Velo, like
My bike. I have to find it. That's the funniest video.
the man said mon voiture.
Mon vélo.
Because as a kid, fam, that's like you have your own car.
Fam,
like having
fam.
a bike.
I was pissing myself.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils m'ont fait?
Il s'est qu'est-ce que Pourtant, j'ai bien sécurisé avec mon cadenas. Bro, I was pissing myself. But yeah, fam, this goes to show, fam, I robbed that bike just for the next day. The bike was
Yo.
fam.
You know what they say? What goes around comes around, gang. That's
I deserved it.
Holy
But yeah, fam,
shit.
so in front of my house is a parking lot.
yeah.
Of course, I found a wooden plank to put in the parking lot so that I can go down the ramp into the
Oh no, you're cooked.
Beside my car was the big white van. You know those big white vans, and when
Yeah.
it comes around, you're like, "Oh shit!" who
The ones you like, they tell you you'll come get some
fuck is
candy.
that?
Yeah.
Shit. So I'm going down it. Mind you, I can't see past it. Can't see past it. So I go down it one time. I'm like, "Okay, blast. Let's do it again." I go down it again. We're good. The third time, bro, I don't know. What, I just saw that. I went down the ramp. As soon as I could see anything to the left of the car, I just see lights. Lights.
I don't even know how you're still here, fam.
Fam,
And I feel like that's one of like bare dumb shit you did as a kid.
Oh, bro, I have so many stories. Lights, fam. And the car just came zooming, smoked me. Bow. You know how Peter Griffin falls? How he's just like. Fam,
Their arm is back
I
there.
landed like that, but on the bike.
On your bike?
On the bike. On the ground. All of a sudden,
No one has a pick of
I
that?
just hear, "What are you doing?" From my house, because it was in front of my house.
Was it your dad?
My sister. In my head, I'm like, "Nigga, you think I wanted to get hit by a bike? You think I planned this shit?" And I'm just a kid on the bike. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I get up. I'm heavy breathing. You know, those ones just like,
Oh, while you're crying too? Like you just got a beating.
then I'm like, obviously my mom put me back inside the house, whatever. Blah, blah.
Oh, did she give you a after
No.
beating?
She said no. Oh, I couldn't. I don't think I would have survived the night if she did that. And she put me in the house and she was like, "No, listen, like, you're not going outside." 15 minutes later, this is how stubborn I was as a kid. I said, "Mom, I'm good now. Can I go back outside?"
Yeah,
She looked at me. She said, "Bro, listen, if you touch that door, like, I can't promise what's going to happen to you." I said, "Okay." Went to my room, didn't see outside the rest of the week.
fam, you were.
Week,
I feel like as a kid, you just did bare side quests.
I was a stuntman as a kid, bro. I just did whatever.
Because like
bro.
every time I went on Facebook, you were in Orleans, Canada. You were
Hey, man.
somewhere, fam.
Wherever the buses took me, I was there. I don't really care.
Good old days, bro. I wish you could go back to the buses. Back when them tickets were like $165.
Them tickets was free for me. Out
We
of
got, we got a criminal over here.
a criminal?
But remember when you used to go to Aladdin's, you could trade them in for
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, bro.
for meat pies. Crazy, bro.
Bro, shout out to Aladdin on Broadway. That shit.
They were feeding families,
Yeah,
fam.
they were 100%. You would trade in bus tickets for a meat pie.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember I used to like get lucky, find bus tickets on the bus, just sitting there. On the
Yeah. As long as it's like decent condition, they'll take it. Yeah.
they'll take it. That was clutch. That was a good time as a kid for sure.
I gotta stop by back in Hale one because I remember I seen him at Aladdin's. Same guy that still works there.
They're still there.
They're still there. I gotta hail
Every
them.
time I
fam.
get in there, I'm like, damn, this is crazy. This
Yeah,
is
fam.
here. I love that.
I remember the Hungry Nights. Oh yeah, I got a bus ticket. Oh yeah, I'm eating.
I'm short $1. It's okay. Pay me next time.
Yeah, they
real.
Fam, even
real.
like last week I was at Aladdin's. They're like, some guys like, oh, you're short like $4. Okay, I'll remember you next time. Go.
Yeah. Nah, fam.
But I got a question for you, fam.
What are you gonna say, bro?
What happened with basketball? Like, why'd you essentially like quit playing basketball seriously? Because I feel like all mans like they see Kenku putting up 30, 40 a Mamba. You know what I mean? They want to know like why you're not at youth sports or like you know like why you quit basketball.
Essentially, what happened was like obviously the injuries were in line.
Yeah.
I had back-to-back surgeries. I had my knee surgery, and then I got healthy. Not healthy, but like I literally took a step, and then boom, I had my shoulder surgery. So, yeah, a lot of it was like mental health reasons. Like I felt like mentally, I just couldn't lock into like life. And if you can't lock into life, you can't lock into anything else.
So when was this like after? Because mans don't know you played at Cape for a year. Why?
Yeah.
I always wanted to know why did you choose Cape? Because I feel like, from my understanding, you were doing your thing at Central Tech.
Yeah,
so
Central
I
Tech
feel
was
like you
local.
had like bare like youth sports offers or like tell us what do you
So I had a couple like places that I could have gone.
like
to play.
name drop them. And then we'll shout out the coaches for not picking you up anyways. Yeah, name drop them.
George Brown, that's a college in Toronto. Cape Breton,
Yeah.
York, Lakehead, I think. I can't remember. You know what's funny? Like this is besides the schools that were recruiting me. I have a list of schools that I actually DM'd, not DM'd, but emailed.
Oh, like you sent your like your footage and everything.
Sent my footage,
So
sent my email.
how'd the process go? Like in terms of like finding out who was interested in you? Because like I feel like mans don't really know how like they message your coach or something. And coach told you.
Yeah, but like the route I went was like, okay, like listen, like I'm a Canadian kid trying to go D1. Like I got to put on for myself because unless you have a coach that really fucks with you, you're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
So I made a whole email. I wrote it myself, and I still have it in my phone. I found a bunch of low, mid D1 schools, and I sent out emails with my tape. Out of like, I want to say 30 plus schools, maybe 2 of them responded.
Oh,
Long Beach State responded, and they said, "Listen, like, we rock with what we're seeing, but like,
competition or
not necessarily competition. Like, they have guys they're already looking at." And I think the other school that responded was Tulane.
oh, okay, so like low major.
Yeah,
Like
and they said that they were kind of like they already had their squad or whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I have the emails, I have receipts.
It's kind of crazy.
And then I want to say University of New Hampshire, but like I spoke to somebody that I know that played on at that school.
Yeah,
and it kind of never got back to me. But yeah, aside from that, like I think I wanted to go to Ryerson because I was saying the
before they called it TMU. Yeah.
And then I don't know, like Alberta, but like
I always want to be a Golden Bear fam. Alberta Golden Bears. They had that one nigga, that 5'10" nigga. That was so tough. I forget his name, bro. From like 2 years ago.
I don't remember. I didn't watch Canada West.
Yeah, I mean, I like to keep up with like hoops because
you keep
like
up with
I can picture myself in there. So I like to. I like to keep up with, fam. I have to remember his name. There was one nigga, fam, from Alberta. What's his name?
I don't know who you're referring to.
The defensive player of the year, fam, and he was like 5'10". Can you search it up for me? Because I have to like, what's his name again, fam?
Is he light skinned?
Yeah, because like me, I appreciate good hoops. You know what I mean? And I feel like you'll be like, oh, this guy, or type of like 2022, like Canada West defensive player of the year, or something like that.
Probably not gonna find it.
Or just type in like 2022 Alberta men's basketball team, and you'll see him right away.
2022 Alberta Bears men's basketball.
Fam, he was like Isaiah Thomas, bro. I don't know how a man like you didn't. I mean, I guess you don't really care about watching hoops like that, huh?
Yeah, I didn't really care about that at the time.
You know those ones where like it's just on the tip of your tongue and you have to just like you have to figure it out.
I think I know who you're talking about. I can picture him, but I just don't know his name, and I can't find it.
The small light skinned point guard.
It's not Isaac Simon.
No.
Oh, this is. Well, hold up. I'm not even in the same year. 1 second. Go. Not Isaac Simon. It's not Julian Vaughns.
I remember he was giving Carlton buckets.
Yeah.
And that's like the Carlton team with like Lloyd, Alain, Grant, like that team that would like go play like mid-major D1 teams and beat them.
Tyus Jefferson.
Yes.
That guy.
Yeah, that boy, fam. Yo, that boy was a hooper, fam. That shout out Tyus Jefferson, bro. That boy was a hooper, bro. And for his height too, the shit he was doing, fam. I remember I seen one play, went down the lane, boom. I said, yo, how tall this boy?
He's from Utah. So random. But yeah, I mean, essentially, like basketball just didn't go the way I wanted. I got a couple of surgeries, and I was like, "Okay, my mental health is shit. Like, what am I doing? What am I even trying to play basketball for?"
So was this like after the injuries or like?
No. So like mental health has always been a struggle, like my whole life. But then, as a kid, like we have basketball to kind of get away from our life issues.
Yeah.
But then when you're playing basketball, you're still having life issues. Like,
Yeah.
It's still a lot on my mind. So I'm like, bro, what am I doing this for? Like, this is supposed to be my escape. But it never actually felt like an escape anymore. So I'm like sitting there like, yo, bro, like I gotta figure myself out.
So how was it like being away at Cape? Because you were in the like fucking Nova Scotia area, right?
It was hard just because like, bro, like there was a lot that went on when I was out there in the sense of like away from home. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Homesickness?
homesickness, like stuff happened back home that I was getting phone calls. Oh, like this person hurt, this person this, this and that.
Oh yeah.
Bro, what? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, leave school? And these are people that were really close to me. So I was like, damn, like, bro, like, what do I do?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, it was just hard. Not even, like, for all that stuff, but, like, mentally, it was a challenge for me to actually wake up every day and take care of myself because, like, the thought of, like, eventually, like, not being there for myself in the sense of, like, yo, listen, like, if something goes wrong, like, I kind of, like, as guys, like, we kind of just suppress it.
You're taught to, like, you gotta hug that shit and take care of it, fam.
That's what I'm saying. So like I dealt with that a lot out there, not because of what anybody else was doing, but like it was literally a battle between me and myself. Although I wanted to stay out there, there was a lot of stuff that happened out there. I was like, hey, listen.
So what if you could go back and do things differently? Because didn't you? I think you redshirted second year because you were
I
injured.
got injured. Yeah, that was my surgery. Like I tore my meniscus.
Yeah,
and then I sat.
you're gonna be all West Conference the year after that because I remember you're rookie of the year and everything, huh?
Yeah, all rookie team. And then I should have won rookie of the year. I think I was like one vote off. But then then again, I was fighting injuries that year too. I played with a whole brace on. I felt like CP3, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, fam.
But yeah, no, like essentially, like at some point in time, for everybody, like for the people who have played basketball and aren't playing it now, you just know that, like, bro, life is gonna hit, and you just gotta accept it.
Facts.
And it's not that I didn't want to play basketball. Like I made a choice. Like you have a decision: either try to focus on basketball and give it your all, and potentially end up nowhere you want to be, or like take care of your life because mental health was a lot more important than basketball at the time.
Facts.
Now at this point in my life, like there's other things that I lean towards for like that escape. Like I'm in the gym all the time.
Yeah.
That's my escape now. So like what I felt growing up as a kid, going to play basketball to get away from my problems.
Yeah.
I do the same thing now, but with the gym.
Makes
The gym
sense.
is my life, literally. Like you know me. I'm in the gym all the time. My content's in the gym.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, like I just hit that point in life, and it was like, hey, like listen, like Gino, like you understand that like basketball's always going to be around, but like what if this is not what you're destined to do? So I was like, okay, like like that's totally fine, accept it, and let's move on with life. I feel like if I sat there and pondered with that thought of like eventually leaving basketball, like at a competitive level,
Yeah.
like
Because I thought you were already there.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
like,
100%. And I was really I didn't want to sit there and be upset over something that like I could really change myself. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't really want to sit there and be like, oh yeah, like Gino, like your basketball is over, your life is over. That's not what I wanted to think. As a
Facts.
kid, that's probably what I wanted.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because growing up in the neighborhood, fam, that's what everybody was doing.
Bro, basketball was your way out.
Everybody was hooping. Yeah, that's the way you get into university on like
That's the
a
way you get
scholarship, everything.
into
fam.
anything, like life, bro. Like if you were a basketball player, bro, look at me. Like growing up, I played basketball. Everybody knew who I was.
Yeah, fam.
People that don't even know what a basketball is know about me.
The hoes started loving you, bro.
So I mean, this guy said the hose.
Sorry, the woman started loving you when you play basketball. No, I'm being dead serious, fam. Even when I went to Toronto for that 1 year, I did not know nobody, bro. A couple practices in, a game or two, why am I getting hailed up by all these girls? And I'm like, because of basketball? But yeah, no, just
the game, bro. That's
just
what comes
for
with it.
to jump on that point, fam. People just like, yeah, they know, especially if you're good. Yeah, nah, fam.
It's life, fam. But yeah, honestly, bro, like I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm happy I took time away from ball because I actually got to figure out who I was as a person. You know, like once you kind of step out of your comfort zone, you're kind of you're forced to attack the world with what you have. And at that time, it's like, okay,
Exactly.
I only got me. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still have a decent support system when I was out east, but like, these aren't things that like you want to bring up with people. As a guy, it's kind of hard for you to open up to anybody about anything.
Facts.
Right? Like, I remember I cried to my coach like at the time, and I was like, bro, like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, but essentially,
So how did your coach handle that, fam? Or was he just like
very supportive. Like,
Okay.
love that guy. Even now, like I don't talk to him, but like I love that guy to this day.
Is he still the coach now?
Yeah, shout out Matt Skin, bro. That's a real guy right there. Matt Skin. That's okay. Why are you laughing, bro? Matthew Skin
The White?
with 2 N's. Yes,
What happened to that man though? What's his name? Ozzy Omar?
still a guy. He's playing pro right now.
Shout out Ozzy Omar, fam.
Real guy.
But
Double
yeah, I heard
O.
he was a guy out there.
He's still a guy, bro. He's
still a guy,
always been a guy. My OG, but like, he's still a guy. You know?
Okay, but yeah, even when you came back though, you were at I remember you were in the transfer portal. How'd that go? Why'd you
Yeah.
choose Ottawa U? Oh, because I'm assuming you just wanted to come back home.
Yeah. So essentially, I wanted to go closer to home. I tried to go to Brock for a semester, but like finances and school like just wasn't. making
Isn't Brock
sense.
Niagara? Or like
What's the city?
St. Catharines or
St.
something?
Catharines,
Yeah.
St. Catharines. But yeah, no, I tried to go to Brock. I went there for a semester online, but it was during COVID, so season was canceled.
I heard that if you're paying like university, you can't do online classes.
What are you talking about?
I heard some shit where like they monitor it and they don't want like obviously it's much easier to like cheat and stuff when you're in online classes.
Why'd you side eye the camera? I'm fucking.
Yeah, don't do that. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm just speaking off the top of my head. I heard some shit like that.
I don't know what bird you heard that from, but I didn't hear that. But yeah, like I wanted to go to Brock because that's where I wanted to play. And
Yeah.
I mean, finances and money is the same thing. Finances and school just didn't make sense to me at the time because that wasn't my focus, and I just didn't have anything. So I ended up leaving, talking to the coach at Ottawa U, and tried to play there. But it was kind of tough because team was already made. It's like 13 guys.
Yeah,
13 guys, and then
I feel like they were always underneath Carlton in terms of like they always had like Ottawa U has always been like 13, 14 deep.
Yeah, they
Like the
have
13,
men.
14th man could go play anywhere else and be a guy, you know?
Probably, but like, yeah,
So
like,
it's-
I don't know. So then I got in contact with Ottawa U, and I knew I was probably wasn't going to play, but I decided to like at least like bet on myself, obviously, because I'm always
Yeah.
going to do that. But yeah, bet on myself. Went, tried to play, didn't work. Fighting injury, fighting school, fighting money, fighting mental health. My family was going through a lot, so I was like, okay, what the fuck are we doing? Like, why can't I just focus on myself? So I mean, I didn't finish school. I didn't finish basketball. I just took care of myself. So I mean, yeah, like that's my route basketball wise. I mean.
Would you ever go back? Like would you
Yeah.
ever go play if you had the opportunity?
Yeah.
I like now we're older, bro, so it's kind of harder to just be like, yeah, let me go play basketball when you got work, you got
100%
your own
different.
things to take care of, your own like businesses, whatever things going on. So it's like I can't just really drop it and go play basketball,
it's not
especially at like the university level, where it's like a full-time commitment. But like if you had ever had the opportunity, would you go back?
Probably, yeah, because I mean, I see like all my boys now that are playing pro, and I'm like super happy for them. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I should be me, but it's not envy in the sense of like I should be where you are. Like,
I wish
everybody has their
I could have been there
routes.
for myself.
I
Yeah.
wish I took care of my mental, my physical a lot better than I did at the time. That's
even
what
even
it
like
was.
not just the money wise, like the fact that like I've seen it too, like mans are in like Europe, you're just in a whole different country, you get to see things out there, learn things out there.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I feel like if like the cards were right, you go back.
Probably, yeah. But like then again, like bro, you can't really stop injuries as a kid. Like,
Yeah,
it kinda
facts.
happens. Like I dislocated my shoulder like more times than I can count. My meniscus surgery was mandatory because without that, like I'm not playing ball.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, not everybody spends millions of dollars on their body like LeBron every year.
Shout out King James. We're about to get you on the pod soon.
That's good, bro.
What?
But yeah, I mean that's my route. That's basketball. That's it really.
So if you come back, would you like? Are you gonna be an Algonquin Wolf? Last year Coyote? Like
I don't even know how to answer that question. It's not that I wouldn't want to play at Algonquin.
shout out Trevor, shout out Nam, but he's gonna be a last day
Shout
Coyote.
out Jimbo.
Who's Jimbo?
You don't know who Jimbo is?
No.
How you know Algonquin, but you don't know Jimbo?
Now who's Jimbo?
One of the assistant coaches. I don't know if he's still an assistant coach.
Mo?
now. No, nigga. I said Jimbo. Jim.
I only know Trevor and
It's
Mo.
all good. Hey, if you know, you know, bro.
All right,
But yeah.
fam.
Okay, let's wrap up this episode, fam.
All right, well, I appreciate y'all for stopping by and listening.
Yeah.
That's the first episode. Just touched on a couple,
There's going to be a lot
1, 2.
more structure to these podcasts, but this is our first podcast. Like, we were just kind of talking about whatever came to mind. A lot more fun things to come for sure.
Yeah, let you guys get a feel of how we are. Why Cancun is called Gino.
What the fuck? We went over that already. Anyways, yeah.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. What else? The TikTok. Should we make a Facebook page?
What the fuck do you think this is?
Get on Facebook Marketplace. Follow the Instagram.
And so what?
Oh, merch coming out soon. Yo, don't listen to this guy. This guy does not have the ambitions that I see us like. One day, we're going to be like, yeah, this is a special episode. We got the king, James, over here.
Anyways, wrap it up, bro. Say your
But
goodbyes.
anyways, we're out this episode.
Okay, yeah. Well, before we end this, so our goal is to drop 2 episodes per month for now, because obviously we both have our own lives, but we'll do what we can,
Hey, shout out my mom. Shout out my dad.
Type.
Shout out Cancun. I hope y'all fuck with us. No Diddy.
In the trenches, I'm living. I just woke up and see roaches in the kitchen.